The evening settles over Turin with the softness of a warm blanket, not falling quickly, not surprising the city with darkness, but arriving gently, as if the sky itself is exhaling after a long day. You step out from beneath the long porticos of Via Po, your footsteps echoing quietly against ancient stone. The city around you is dimming into a warm, amber glow. Shops close their shutters one by one, voices fade into whispers, and Turin begins its slow transformation into a haven of night. There is no urgency here, no rush, only calm. You breathe in the cool air drifting from the river, carrying notes of damp stone, autumn leaves, and something faintly sweet. Perhaps the lingering scent of a nearby pasticceria closing for the night. Your pace slows naturally, as if Turin herself is guiding you into a softer rhythm. The Po appears beside you like a ribbon of silver, its surface shifting gently under the lantern light. Reflections stretch like delicate brushstrokes, gold melting into deep blue, shimmering with the quiet pulse of the city. You walk closer to the stone railing and rest your hands on the cool surface. The river breathes slowly beneath you, and without realizing it, your breath begins to match its rhythm. In, out, calm, still. Somewhere across the water, a tram bell rings faintly. The sound travels softly through the air, reaching you like a memory. You follow the curve of the river, your footsteps falling into perfect harmony with the soft sounds of the night. The Marazzi stretch along the bank, a long row of arches bathed in warm orange light. Tonight they feel asleep, resting under the watchful glow of the lamps above. You pause and lean over the railing again. The water below moves slowly, carrying reflections that tremble gently, but never break apart. There is a steadiness here, a quiet reassurance that nothing needs to rush, nothing needs to be forced. You continue walking until the river bends slightly and the street opens into a small viewpoint. There, rising in the near distance, you see it, the Mole Antonelliana. Tall, silent, glowing. A warm column of light piercing the indigo sky. You have seen pictures of it, but standing here in the quiet of night, with no crowds, no movement except the soft flow of the river, the mole feels different. It feels like a presence, something gentle, something protective, something quietly watching over the city. You begin walking toward it, drawn by its soft illumination. The streets narrow slightly, the air becomes still, and the sound of your steps grows more distinct against the ancient stones beneath your feet. Turin has a way of feeling both grand and intimate, both spacious and close, as if every corner of the city has been shaped by hundreds of years of quiet companionship. You pass under another portico, its tall arches glowing with warm lamplight. Shadows stretch across the floor like long ribbons, softening the edges of every step you take. A cafe stands at the corner. Lights low, chairs stacked neatly, only a faint aroma of espresso lingering in the air. You imagine the conversations held there during the day, the laughter, the warmth now replaced by a deep sense of calm. Tonight, Turin belongs to silence. You continue toward the mole. Its base now towering close, its metal spire rising delicately into the night sky. From this angle, it feels both immense and weightless, as if the entire structure were inhaling the night, while exhaling a soft, golden light. Standing beneath it, you look up, following the curve of its dome, the intricate architecture glowing like a lantern in the dark. The mole radiates a gentle stillness, not majestic in a loud way, but in a quiet, steadfast way. It feels almost like a guardian, a silent companion for anyone wandering through the city after sunset. You stay there for a moment, letting the calm lift the weight off your shoulders, a weight you didn't know you were still carrying. Then you move on, guided by instinct rather than direction. A side street catches your attention, narrow and softly lit, lined with shuttered windows and delicate wrought-iron balconies. You step into it, and the noise of the world seems to fade entirely. Your footsteps are the only sound, and even they seem softened, wrapped in the warm air. You reach a small courtyard, one of those hidden spaces Turin keeps tucked between buildings. A single lantern glows above a wooden door, painting the cobblestones with a pool of soft light. The shadows here feel gentle, as if resting rather than hiding. A breeze stirs the leaves of a nearby tree, and the rustling combines with the distant hum of the river to create a simple, soothing melody. You continue through the courtyard and emerge near the foot of the hill that leads to the Monte dei Cappuccini. The incline is gentle, your steps steady, the night cool and comforting on your skin. As you walk up the path, Turin unfolds slowly behind you. The porticos, the roofs, the quiet streets, all glowing in soft amber light. When you reach the overlook, the view takes your breath in the calmest way possible. The city stretches wide and peaceful, a sea of warm lights, rising and falling with the hills. The Po winds like a quiet silver thread through the middle, reflecting the lamps along its banks, and above everything, the mole shines like a beacon, not demanding attention, but offering reassurance. You sit on a low stone wall, letting your legs relax, letting your breathing deepen again. The night feels safe here, protected, whole. As you watch the lights of Turin sway gently in the distance, you begin to notice how the city moves, slowly, softly, with the steady patience of a place that has existed long before you and will continue long after. There's a comfort in that, a warmth, a feeling that you can let go, that the night can hold you for a while. The breeze brushes your face again and you close your eyes, letting the sounds of the city lull you deeper into calm. The soft whisper of leaves, the faint rush of the river, the distant hum of a late tram crossing a bridge, the steady heartbeat of a city that never forces but always welcomes. You breathe in slowly and exhale even slower. When you open your eyes again, the mole stands unwavering, its light tracing the sky with a quiet promise. You are safe here. You are allowed to rest. The night will take care of you. You begin your walk back down the hill, feeling lighter with each step. The slope carries you gently, as if guiding you toward a soft landing. The streets greet you with their warm glow, the river with its slow breath, the porticos with their endless shelter. And when you return beneath the arches of Via Po, you feel something different inside. A softness, a quiet reassurance, a calm that settles beneath your ribs, like a small light meant only for you. Tonight, Turin has wrapped itself around you, not with grandeur, not with spectacle, but with a gentle arm around your shoulders. A reminder that even in the darkest hours, even in the deepest quiet, you are never truly alone. You inhale one more time, deep, slow, warm, and let the night guide you into its steady, peaceful embrace. Torino holds you softly, and beneath the mole, you finally allow yourself to rest. More Italian bedtime stories coming very soon. If you enjoyed this moment of calm, subscribe and like the video for more gentle storytelling.